Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. I am sitting here. I want to work on my sweater or my top a little bit and thought I would pop on and see if anybody wants to say good morning and chat for a little bit. So, yeah, how's everybody doing today? Does anybody have any plans? Anybody have any big plans for today? Today, Thursdays happens to be my hump day because I work Tuesday through Saturday, so Thursday's my hump day, and yeah, and I'm finding that if I chat with you guys in the mornings before I go to work, I am less likely to goof off while I'm at work. So, good morning to everybody. For those of you that are going to be joining the chat or watching the replay, I really appreciate it. Just say good morning. You don't have to, I'm not doing this for any other reason, just to chat with you guys. Talk about Yarny stuff first thing in the morning. How fun is that? Besides, I'm doing two of my favorite things, talk, and crocheting at the same time. How is that possible? Here in a few minutes, I need to make another cup of coffee for myself. Hoping a couple people might pop on and say good morning. I'm showing that somebody's watching. I'm wondering if that's me. I don't know. I'm watching myself. Yay! Hello. I never know how long to let it go before I just stop the stream at all. Thursday, the 24th of June. Boy, this month's flown by. And I have a feeling the next month is going to fly by too. Well, this whole summer is going to fly by, I have a feeling. I really like hanging out live with everybody in the mornings. I miss when Ginger did her lives. I really do miss having a scheduled live in the mornings. Good morning to whoever's joining me. And if you're lurking, good morning. Good Thursday morning to everybody. I guess they popped off. I'm so sad. Nobody wants to talk to me this morning. I'm going to go start another cup of coffee, and I will be right back. Good morning, Barb and Anton and Amy. It is 6:15 Eastern. That's where I'm at. Oh, Amy, that's nice. You're sending him off. Are you sending him off to work? That's nice. I got to the red and white parts of my top, and I decided just to make a simple double crochet with the red, and then my white. Good morning, Marnie. How are you this morning? What did you do and go back to bed, Whisper? Made coffee and went back to bed? Marnie, what are you up to today? Anybody up to... I wish I could say I was up to no good. My dad would always say that. What are you up to other than no good? Your man's lunch at 5:15 and went back to bed at... Yeah, that makes sense. It's 11:15. So, Anton, you're in the UK. Are you in the UK? You're working on an elephant for Esmeralda's at God Rocks. Oh, nice. Very good. Marnie, you have really gotten into the amigurumi, haven't you? You used to do more hats and shawls and blankets, and now you're in the... Well, good morning, Frenchie. Did you finish it, Barb? That's cool. That's really neat. Cool. Get it? Cool. Because I bet it is cool. Oh, and Whisper, I got on that one website that you suggested to look for blankets. The blanket pattern, it's not cheap, is it? Those blankets that what's her... I can't remember her name now. The patterns, they're not inexpensive. My goodness. Now, do you use a pattern book, Marnie? See, I'm just not an amigurumi person. I would rather make a really big wearable than an amigurumi. Thank you, Barb. Okay. Yeah, that's the name of it. And I see it. Oh, and there were two I have on my wish list, as far as really would love to have would love to have them, but I'm gonna have to, yeah, they're the kind of projects that you don't just do them up real quick. You really take your time because they're gorgeous. Yeah, there's one Delft blue, and then there's one, um, I love that one. And then the other one I really love is the one with the sunflowers, and it has like almost like lace work in between. Oh my word. I was asking Reggie. I was asking Reggie what is um the most expensive fiber. And it's funny because I knew it was vicuña, and I don't know why I didn't remember that when I was saying that muskox was the most expensive. Yeah, that Delft is gorgeous. I love it. And just the fact that she uses Stylecraft yarn to do it, and I have so much of it. Yeah, I probably have all those colors. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is a little bit less expensive there in the UK because that's where she's located, right? She's in the UK. Let me go grab my coffee real quick. It was funny. My first cup of coffee is usually just um, stevia and cream. And my second cup of coffee is my treat. It's like the dessert coffee because I put some vanilla in it. It's so good. Um, I'm gonna have to really spend some time. I'm not sure when, because I really want to get these things done. Well, but they were like, I was gonna get just the pattern. I was gonna get just the pattern barb, and it was like, I don't know if they were in pounds, but it was gonna be like a little less than $10 for one pattern, just the pattern. And I'm not on Ravelry. I was looking on Etsy, so maybe that's the difference. Put heavy cream and MCT oil. Oh, Marty, I have to tell you something about the keto. I I was having some issues on keto, and well, one of them is that I was really falling off the wagon and eating too many carbs. But I was watching Dr. Berg, and one of the things that I had been doing is um, I would put MCT oil in my coffee in the morning, and he was explaining that one of the issues that I had been having was due to the fact that I was putting that MCT oil in, and I stopped it and just went back to the plain, just stevia and heavy whipping cream, and those symptoms that I was having they went away. So yeah, I'm thinking that that's probably one of the things I needed to cut out, and I'll eventually work my way back to it, but temporarily I'm going to have to um what in the world? Oh boy. Mm, yeah, I can get it. I do understand that. My my thing is I love fruit, and I miss fruit. I especially in the summertime. I miss fresh fruit in the summertime. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. The nuts, I was eating like a cup of nuts of almonds, and I cut back on that too, and that helped. Yeah. So I just have to play around with it. I have a present in my messenger. Seriously, Barb? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Barb. That is so, so sweet of you. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. You did not have to do that. I did not like, oh gosh, I'm so touched. Oh, I love that. Oh, in the summer yeah, those organic kind, right? Oh, you are precious. Thank you so much. That is so very nice. My goal, I guess I should say my goal for life maybe is to one day be able to make one of those gorgeous, gorgeous blankets like that in like all hand dyed yarn. Can you imagine how expensive that would be? But it would be so pretty. Oh, Barb, you're so kind. Thank you. Thank you. Um, Here, let me show you how far I've gotten on my there. Yeah, right. Frenchie, your name is Nancy, right? So here's the back, right? Here's the back. Um, and then here is the front. I've got one more row of the red, but it's going to land, right here. And then I'm just going to finish up. I might do a V-neck in the blue. But I'm so excited. I'll probably finish this up maybe this evening. Yeah, a little at a time. But I would want to get all the same, at least the same color scheme of the yarn. Yes, you're absolutely right, though, Barb. You are right. Using the yarn art begonia. Oh, that sounds gorgeous. I love begonias. The two weight. I've made so many things, and I at one time when I first started really getting into it back in the 90s, I was going to start an actual um like a scrapbook. I will keep that in mind, Barb. I will keep that in mind. Because I was talking to somebody, I can't remember who it was, but I was talking with somebody about, oh, who was it? Daniel? Or was it Russell? It was Russell I was talking to, saying that because he was making, oh, yeah, I need to talk to Russell. He's a, he's is the one that has yarn from all over the world. I mean, like hundreds and hundreds of skeins of, oh, it's amazing. But he said that he found a certain yarn. He spent like $2 on it, and he's making a big old blanket, and uh, and we were talking about how it's really not bad to spend 75, even to $100 on yarn for a blanket. Um, because you think about it. I mean, it is a work of art and it is handmade, so that's not so bad. But yeah, hand dyed wool blend yarn for a blanket. Oh, I would be afraid to use it almost. I'd be almost afraid to use it. I probably have to make more like a throw or something. Yeah, right. Especially a hand. You think about how much, well, I know you guys don't have that necessarily over there uh in the UK, but here, if you go to an Amish store, okay, and you buy a handmade Amish quilt, you're talking for a twin size, you're talking at least $200 to $300. And then, of course, you get into a queen or a king size. Oh my word, you're talking $1,000 because you're paying for the workmanship, right? Yeah, yeah. So it's very expensive. I mean, it's totally worth it, but that's something that you really have to work your way up to. Yeah, exactly. And I have a queen size bed, but I like blankets that, because I don't use a comforter, or like, so whenever I make a blanket, I like to have it like king size to lay over top of the bed. Uh, oh, oh, but you know what? Just find something really special to make with it, Marnie. Even if it's something as small or simple as a cowl or a small scarf or something like that, shawl. That I mean, Knit Picks is beautiful yarn. I got on Little Knit's website yesterday. Has anybody gone on to Little Knit's website? They are so, I mean, that it's hard to navigate that site. I didn't spend a whole lot of time, but I was watching Crystal from Bag a Day open up a Little Knits, excuse me, Little Knits uh, package, and I love the yarn and the prices are amazing, but it's hard to navigate that. Oh, that's a great idea, Marnie. That's a great idea. That's, oh, that I bet that's gorgeous. Is that one of the unicorns you're keeping for yourself, or are you giving that away? And Marnie, did you see my new scissors that I got? I got unicorn scissors at Hobby Lobby. They're in that I don't know what you call it. Not fluorescent. I don't know if I can think what the name is. I used hand-dyed yarn with sparkles in it to crochet a dragon. Oh, that sounds so cool. That sounds cool. Hey, Barb, when you buy your fibers, when you buy your yarn to dye, does it, if you want the sparkles in it, um, is that cost extra to get like a thing of either Lurex or that sparkle yarn in there? I would keep that one for myself, Marnie, for sure. I would keep that one for myself. But that's me. I'm selfish that way. But I'd want to remember the hand dyed. Oh, okay. Well. And I guess the Lurex is something that doesn't take color at all. So it's not like like it repels the color that you dye it in, right? I would imagine. Have I told you guys lately that I love you? Right. It kind of repels that. Oh, that would be a sweet, sweet gesture. That would be very sweet, Marnie. Barb, I don't know how we got to know each other, but I sure am glad we did. I'm glad we met. I'm so glad we met. Marnie, I'm glad we met too. And I don't know who else is watching, but I love you guys. Oh, I can't wait to get to work, Barb, so that I can print out that pattern. I'm so excited. And then I got to get out all of my yarn, my Stylecraft yarn to go. Thank you, Nancy. Hi, good morning, Lisa. I say that and I don't say it flippantly. I don't say that flippantly at all because you guys mean so much to me. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Oh, I like that. It's the same. No, it's not. You've got something else. You got front post, don't you, in there? It looks like front post stitches. Oh, yeah. I like that. And you use cotton yarn. Is that a number 3 cotton? Did you use a number 3 cotton in that? I'm gonna, I go back and forth between, oh, I love all that pattern, I love that pattern and that pattern, and then I go to like, oh, I want to make my own pattern. Sheepy. Oh, that's kind of like a cotton. See, I don't know Hobie yarns very well, but the king cotton, is that the same, or cotton twist, king twist or something? I don't. That's what I made my Nordic dragon tail shawl from. Good morning, Melanie. How are you? Stylecraft yarn before I really want to order soft fun yarn from website stitched naturally suggested by Crystal. Oh, that sounds nice. But let me tell you, Marnie, that Stylecraft, if you get the Stylecraft DK, see, I love both Stylecraft DK. I actually like the Paintbox DK just that much better than Stylecraft, but Stylecraft has more colors. And yeah, that's the one, the Cotton King Twister. Right, right. Um, so what was I saying? Yeah, but once you use that DK, once you use Paintbox or Stylecraft DK acrylic, I don't think you'll go back to anything else. I mean, it is the most beautiful DK yarn, and it's so incredibly soft. The soft, the soft fun. I have not even heard of soft fun. Amy, you want to try and make a wearable? Honey, please do. And if you need any help, I will be so glad to help you. They're so simple. It's so simple to make a wearable. So simple. Yeah, they have, I think what Stylecraft has, 80 to 90 different colors, and Paintbox has about 40 to 50 different colors. The only thing I don't like about the Paintbox is that the numbers, they don't have the color names on it. Paintbox yarn, been wanting to try it. Well, okay. All right. Marnie, I will send you a couple of skeins. Okay. I'm going to write that down right now. I will send you a couple of skeins of Stylecraft and Paintbox if you would like to try it. And I'm going to write it down right now. Send Paintbox and Stylecraft. I think I have your address. Do you work with DK? Oh, Whisper, yes, they do. And I have seen it. I've got some of it. I haven't used it yet. And tell me, Marnie, what colors you like to work with or you'd like to work with. Um, it's not going to be a lot. I'm just going to send you a couple skeins, like so that you can try it out, so you can see for yourself what it's like. And then you can order more, obviously, because I have a lot. Of course, Marnie, I'd love to be able to help you. I mean, and I would, I would do the same for anybody. And people do that for me, if they send me something I've never used before, and I mean that it's so wonderful. I mean, oh, if they had this milk fiber that I use for, I love, this is my favorite. You guys know, I don't know if you know, if you, if I've said it often enough. um, oh, that sounds neat. I'm going to have to look at them. I have been getting into DK and lighter weight. Okay, so I'll send the DK. Green, mostly, or pink and green combo. Okay. All right. Yeah, I do have that. I do have that. So, okay. But this is oh, I'm just in love with this milk fiber yarn that Kristin Omdahl sells. I know it's not for everybody. It's a little bit more on the pricey side, but oh my goodness, is it ever worth it for wearables? And since that's what I make. Is sheep cheese more, is actually ship, yes, right? Ship, yes. Is it more, how much more expensive is it than the other acrylic? Good morning, Life and Stitches. I know, I know. It it's super, super expensive. One more row. Good morning, Lynn. Well, yeah, I was thinking about the ones that we were talking about, the soft fun. Is that acrylic or is that cotton? Oh, I love that combo. Cotton acrylic is so soft. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. Write that down too. Okay, stitched naturally. Yeah, I don't know, Whisper. Hey, Marnie, maybe you can answer that question. How much does that usually cost in the US? Good morning, Maribel. How are you? Excuse me, my sinuses are draining. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. That was not very ladylike. Make a big de-stash on. That's funny. Yeah, I'm de-stashing, right? I don't I don't even think it could be considered de-stashing if I'm only getting rid of a couple of them. But I am going to say this. I am kind of excited about something. Um, I put into my wish list on Amazon, I put another set of 12 of those wire organizer, a set of those. And I'm hoping that sometime here in the next couple months, um, yeah, see, Mr. Happy is he's a big procrastinator. And I have told him over and over again what I want. That sounds kind of bossy. And maybe it is in a little way, but I want to use this back bedroom as my uh, room. And if that were to happen, I will have a little bit extra room, and I want to get another set of those things so I can put out more yarn. And my main issue is I have so much acrylic um, in bags, in my vacuum bags, that I don't have enough room to put it all out. And I really want to put it out so I can see it and use it, especially come fall, because I really want to start using up some of that acrylic to make blankets. And especially now that Barb so sweetly gifted me that pattern, I really would like to pull out that yarn to make that Delft blanket up. But, of course, I'm going to have to go get some more anyway, because I probably need more of certain colors. Anywho, um, yeah, that blanket's going to be amazing. Thank you so much, Barb. I just cannot say thank you enough. Um, anyway, I'm hoping I can get that room, but that would mean Mr. Happy has to clear out all the stuff from that room, and that is going to take an act of God. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool, because I love the blues, but I also love purples, of course. But blues would match just about anything. And I've always loved blues. But yeah, that would be so pretty. I like those tonal blankets. I know a lot of people are really into like bright, colorful, real bright things. I like the tonal ones. I really do like those. And I'm thinking, guys, here, let me ask you here. I'm thinking maybe instead of a V-neck, I'm gonna do, because it's so good morning, Daniel. I'm thinking of making this more like a square, like, just having, instead of a V-neck, have it just come up like this. I think that's what I'm going to do instead, um, just because it just feels like a more, I don't know, everything is like diagonal shape maybe. And I'm thinking that maybe that'll look better than a V-neck. What do you guys think? Let me see here. Yeah, I think so too. I do think so. I gotta count. 1, 2, 3. 20. Yeah, I think so. How have you been, Daniel? Have you been getting enough sleep? Did you work yesterday? Got busy. Got a busy couple of weeks getting yarn dyed. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's keeping you busy, aren't they? 6, 7. You guys are on the ball, aren't you? Daniel, have you finished Barb's shawl yet? You're testing her shawl, right? Have you finished it yet? I'm giving my sister a small baby blanket and little bear for her soon-to-be born grandson. Oh, I did. I made one of those for my cousin's first grandson too, and it was so cute because I made one of those little loveys. It was so adorable. Good morning, Bev. Are you getting Daniel? Are you getting a lot of special orders? Has been published on us. Yay! You need to have a little celebration, Barb. That's so cool. Yay! I'm so happy. That is so cool. Barb, are you still there? Maribel? Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, Bev, I'm so glad. When are you going to hear word? When are you going to find out? Oh, a week. Well, if it, the thing is with this economy the way it is right now, and the job market is so, I don't know. I don't know what to call it, but um yeah, I'm hoping you'll hear real soon because those jobs need to be filled. Oh, I didn't hear about the 1K. Well, congratulations, Daniel. Listen, the numbers will go up and down, and don't worry about it. It's something about YouTube and their algorithm and all that kind of stuff, but that happens. I gotta count my rows here. I don't even remember how many rows I had. Awesome. Awesome sauce. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. 40. Eight, oops, 10, 16, 22, 26, 20. Okay. Yeah, that's probably true. Crystal is such an amazing, she is just so incredibly kind. She is very kind. Yeah, she helps a lot of people just by when she talks. Well, when she comes on to different people's lives, or even when she mentions certain people, um, their numbers tend to go up. There's several that's happened to, and it's wonderful. And it's just a matter of, people getting the word out that there's these other channels because sometimes we just don't know about them, right? Yeah, I think I heard about Daniel. I think I heard about you from or when you were on Lisa's Crochet. I think that's where I first saw you, and that's when I subscribed to your channel. I mean, you were just then starting. Oh, that's a nice idea. Do you have them in your to watch list there, Bev? Or do you have you written them down, or how do you go about doing that? I have like over 700 in my to watch list. I think I've got to go in there and clean that up because a lot of them are just tutorials and I don't know. I need her to mention me. Yeah, yeah. 2 years to haven't reached. Okay, listen, Marnie, I have been on for 2 years and I haven't even gotten to two. And all of my contemporaries, the ones that started the same time I did, they have gone on to 3K. So oops. Yes, that's the most important part, Marnie, is the friendships. And that's when you focus on that, that's the numbers don't mean anything. When you focus on that, then the numbers really don't mean anything. I'm gonna have to. Did she show that last night on her channel during her live or the Stevie yarn? Good morning, Crystal. How are you this morning? To get some channels I know, check their community tabs and see who they watch. That's a great way to do it. Yes. Um, it's on the way. It's on its way to her. Okay. So did you show it or something? Because I don't know, did somebody just mentioned that they love the Stevie yarn that you made for her? So did you show it on your channel or how do they know what it looks like? I want to know. I started my channel as an outlet when I was taking care of my mom. It was stressful. I remember that. I do remember that, Marnie, and I remember a lot about that. And I'm gonna share something with you, Marnie, that I have been learning myself. One of the one of the things that you and I are dealing with is that we are having two different subjects, if you will, in our videos, and it's just gonna take some time. I'm tired. I worked last night and had a hard time sleeping. Oh, I'm so sorry you had a hard time. I know, some nights are just worse than others, aren't they? I'm so sorry. Oh, cool. That's awesome, Daniel. That's awesome. I'm going to go over and check that out today. An announcement. I saw the first one about the felting that you did. Um, I can't wait for your announcement. That's going to be fun. Uh, oh, she did. I'm not on Instagram, so you do you and you'll get there. Yes, that's right. Um, Marnie, just keep plugging away. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Help me in the interview. Oh yeah, that's great. That is really great. That sounds like I've never had like a virtual interview like that. You're waiting for yarn from Whisper? Well, I've got a special order in for Whisper and one from Daniel. So I'm excited about those. I can't wait. Um, yeah. So I can't wait for those. Well, I can wait. I'm gonna have to wait. But Every virtual interview I've had in the past was a disaster. Oh, well, it's a good thing you had your channel. Good, good thing you had your channel. Let me count my rows again here. 2, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 6, 28, 30, 2, 34, 36. Okay, 4 more rows to go. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm making wearables and I'm using double crochets, when I start a row, I know, Crystal, that's exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. Um, Indie dyers and small yarn stores. And then if I'm doing like a blanket, then that'll be something that I buy from the big box store. But um, I I have so much. I really am excited about getting those other that other yarn organizing system because I really want to pack in the yarns. But anyway, I chain 2 before I do my first double crochet in the row, just to kind of fill it out in the end. And it will give me, like when I sew things together, it'll give a little bit more structure there on the very edge. More yarn organizing, yes. Well, see, I think you missed me saying it, but there's a, Mr. Happy has a actual room that he uses for his collections, and he's got a lot of stuff. I mean, he's got so much stuff back there. There's just really no room even to walk. Um, yeah, it does. It gives a little bit of extra, just, I mean, just enough so that it's not pulling right there at the edges. Okay, I missed something. Jane, it's oh, project bags. Oh, cool. That is really cool, Marnie. That's what a sweet gift. Standing double crochet, it fills the gap nicely. I could, if I start a new color, yeah. But when I do like when I'm just like crocheting rows and rows and rows of the same thing, I just can't decide. There's so many wonderful ones. Yeah, there. And you know what? I love project bags, but at the same time, I love using my open bins too because um, I like seeing what it is. Now, I guess if I had a lot of like whips that are like long-term whips that I don't get to very often, maybe I should put them in a project bag so that it doesn't get all dusty and things. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I know. Right, Crystal? I was talking to her about it and yeah, I mean, yeah, bamboo bamboo and wool blend. Oh my goodness. I just love that. Yeah, and you know what? There it's colorful and have being able to see your projects and say, "Oh, I want to work on that one today," or I mean, I love the color, I love the bags, but I just the only project bag that I have been using lately is this one, and I can't remember who did it. It's I got this one from Rose Likes Crochet, and she had gotten it from, it just says Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer, is that Crojo Corner? Jennifer Cat. I can't read the last name. But I think that's from a Crojo Corner, I think. Um Collapsible Walmart shopping totes. Yep, yep. But also she gifted me my first yarn bowl. Oh, nice. I love yarn bowls. I have a really big one that my aunt got me when we were in Oklahoma, and I love it. It sits right there on my shelf with a project in it that's been sitting in there for weeks, and I really just need to sew up. I mean, all I need to do is sew it together. That's it. Good morning, Russell. Notions of kit. That's a good idea. Yeah, yeah. Crafter bags with the storage to put the pattern in it. Yeah, right. Yeah, this is the only one I use, and it's just big enough for, like, if I'm doing a top, just to put, just to take it to work with me to work on it. Delft Blue Unbreakable Yarn Bowl. How nice. How nice. Oops. Why do I keep having to do this over and over and over? 36, 738. 2 more rows. What, isn't this such a wonderful community? Everybody's saying good morning, hello, hello. Russell, we were talking about you earlier. Were your ears ringing? What were we talking about? And I brought up Russell and all of his yarn from all over. It's so neat. What you ought to do is make yourself like a little corner, Marnie, and then just have all things red truck. And if you get yourself an actual red truck and you could put yarn in the back of it, that would be so cute. Yarn ball winder, the skein spin stand, and the unbreakable yarn ball. No. Oh, that sounds amazing. Do you have, well, I would imagine, Barb, that you have a separate area just to be able to wind yarn. You told us about the amazing yarn collection. Yes, yes. Yeah, Russell, we were talking about your collection from all over the world. Good morning, sweet Linda. How are you, gorgeous? Are you enjoying some time outside today? You have an attic for your yarns. Is it a walk-in attic? Ladies with the blue dresses on? Oh, it's raining in your area. Thank you, Whisper. Thank you, Barb. Marnie, were you laughing at What were you laughing at? What inquiring minds. Linda, I started a top um, 2 days ago, and I'm going to be finishing it up today. um, I'm making an Independence Day. Yes. Um, this is the back, and this is the front. See, I've got this side done. I got to finish this one. Let's see here. Yeah, I got to just finish this one row and then do this other row. Have 3 craft tables up there stored. Oh my goodness. I'm so jelly. Okay, I should be thankful. Oh, gotta be thankful for what I have. Gotta be thankful for what I have. And no, it's beautiful. And for Independence Day, I'm sorry, we celebrate independence from you. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is the uh Be So Baby yarn. A spare bedroom full and a room in the back of the house full of yarn. Now, my question for you, Russell, is are they all in totes or are they all exposed? Like, can you see them all or are they like stacked up in lots of totes? That's right, Bev. I I'm just amazed, Russell. How long have you been collecting it? Oh, I see, Marnie. uh, um, yeah, I again, I want to get that back room cleaned out so that I can use it. Let me count one more time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 16, 18, 4, 6, 20, 30, 6, 38, 40. Okay. Sometimes I have a dream of going and selling, getting rid of the house and not house, but where we live and buy a mobile home and just not mobile home, a trailer, a camper, and just travel. And then I'm going, no, I would need one of big, those big pull behind cargo trailers to carry all my yarn in. It'll qualify for adapted house. It has been postponed. Oh man, I'm so sorry. On heavy totes, non-see-through. Yes, so it doesn't bleach it. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Well, that is nice, Marnie, right? But are you going to stay in that house? Are you going to stay in that house? Booty and gear and clean that spare room to be my craft. I know. I want to be able to get my other yarns out so I can see them. That's my main goal. I want to get I put away all of the acrylic and the heavier wool. But I want to get that out so I can see it. And somebody is looking into who was it? Oh, they emailed me, but they said that they're going to find out about the plastic bags. She's waiting for where she contacted 2 major yarn companies about whether or not storing yarn in plastic bags, if you can still do that. It used to be that it starts to break down the fibers. She used to work in a fiber store or something like that. And uh yeah, so she is waiting for an answer on that. Um oh wow, you've got a lot, Barb, you've got a lot of work you got to do, don't you? You moved from a very small house to a bigger place. I have no idea how I had all this stuff in that little house. I know. I've got, well, let me tell you something. I moved from, um, from, I had like a house, and then I moved to an apartment. I had like three, um, oh my gosh, I had so much stuff. I needed like a 27-foot stuff just for me. If whenever I have to leave this place and move with Mr. Happy stuff and mine, I don't even know how much. Hey, Kelly, I don't know how much stuff I mean, we would need a huge truck. Sewing and yarn, yeah, yeah. I want to ape. Oh, great. Can't remember now. Oh, yeah, it's here. Okie dokie. Well, then I say, yeah, get some storage, but bring it upstairs. Have your storage upstairs so there's no chance of water, right, Marnie? We don't need any water, any rain. Oh, I never thought of that, Nancy. Yes, but that could be too. What am I working on? I am working on my Independence Day tank top, whatever top or whatever I want to call it. I haven't decided yet when it's going to be, if I'm going to put sleeves on it or not. But I'm working on the second part of the, here. Let me, oop. So this is what I have so far on the front. I just need to do this other part of the front, the other sleeve part, and then the back part's done. Then all I have to do is just put it together. Bye, Crystal. Have a wonderful day. Yeah, I need to get off. Well, good morning, Becky. I was just thinking about you, and I was going to look you up to get your phone number. I didn't know your last name. um, let's see here. Cooled down dramatically, so I'm going to go try and get all the stuff moved to one side of the attic so I can get the king size spare bed tracked up to the attic. I hope you have help doing that. I mean, that is quite a chore. I would hope he would help you. Russell, yeah, I don't know. That's what um oh, good, good. I'm glad you have help. No, well, she was talking about, like, because I had asked, you know how there's certain yarn companies that send their yarn in plastic bags, and then people kind of store them in the plastic bags on their shelves. And I had just asked, if that is if you can still do that. I mean, if the companies send the yarn to you in the plastic bags, then obviously that's how it's stored for them. Um, so yeah, it was just something that I had thought about. And then storing them in bins or in like, because then I asked about my vacuum bags, because that's where I store all of my acrylics, and some of the wool. Is that, can you store them in vacuum bags if you're like sucking all the air out of it? Well, that's awesome, Barb. I'm glad you have help, though. That's the big one, the biggie. Okay. All right, Becky. Thank you. I do miss talking to you. I miss talking to Yarny people in person. Oh, do they? Okay. Well, that's probably true. I mean, yeah, I mean, they're not like airtight. But I'm just thinking about the vacuum bags too. I'm gonna have to get off here in about 5 or 10, well, about 10 minutes. Um, I worked on my beaded project, just one row last night, and I'll be finishing up this project this evening when I get home. Well, I'll probably take it to work with me and just finish it up there. Um, all right, so let me get you guys' opinion on this. I'm making this tank. Let me get to this end of the row here. I'm making this top for Independence Day, and I only got a couple more rows to go here before I'm finished the front. Okay, this is going to be the front of it, and the back is just plain. Should I put any sleeve on it, or should I put any? I don't think trim would look good. I don't think I want to put anything around here. Just leave it blue. But do you think I should put any sleeves on it, or should I just leave it as a tank? Oh, that's neat, Kelly. That's neat. That's a good idea, Russell. You think I should put a short sleeve on there? I don't, you know what? I don't even know if I left enough room, because the red, shoot. Then I'd probably have to make the sleeve a red. Or what color should I make it? Because I don't think I left enough room here for the sleeve. Maybe. Yeah, it'll be a tight sleeve. Tank, leave it, leave it, leave it. Okay. We'll see. Okay. I wish Heather were here. Heather's my resident, my resident, my my resident wearables expert. She makes so many experts. Uh, yeah, I could wear a t-shirt underneath it, or I'm going to be wearing a camisole underneath it for sure, since it's so. I say holy. I mean, I probably could get away with not wearing, just wearing an undergarment, but um, I don't know if you guys saw it. Let me pull it up here close so you can see it. Oops, that's too loose. But I was gonna do a different stitch, but look what I used with the white. It's a cross stitch. I thought it would look a little bit like, it doesn't look crossed, but like a little star. It did turn out as okay. Russell, bye, honey. Thank you for joining me this morning. Your sister's going to be here in a minute. Okay. Grass-fed beef. Oh, okay. Skedaddle to you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, Marnie. I love you. And I'll get that out soon. I'm going to just finish this row and then I'll probably have to get off. I was just saying, not just saying, I started off by saying Thursdays is my hump day at work since I work Tuesday through Saturday. And so yeah, my hump day. I don't know what I'm gonna. I have so much work I need to get done, and I am almost as bad as Mr. Happy is about procrastinating. Oh, Nancy, I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna have to look that up in a book or a tutorial to see how to do that one because that sounds like something I would need. Oh, I think I know how to do that. I think I saw a video on that where you like get one of the loops from the standing part of the double crochet and the I think I remember seeing that. Yeah, but I'd have to go back and refresh my memory. So, yep, I just got a couple more rows of that and then I will have a completed top. Well, obviously I got to put it together, but I'll do the other finish that up at lunch today. So I'll have that done. Bye, Lynn. Have a wonderful day. Bye, Linda. I hope you have a wonderful day yourself. All right, everybody. You have a great day. Thank you so much for stopping in and chatting with me this morning. I really enjoyed having you here in my home, watching me as I crochet. But I hope you have a wonderful day, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye.